Hey, what's going on, everyone? So someone requested for me to actually do the full moon in Gemini just to see like what was up with the energies of this eclipse. And I was like, hey, I'll do that. And I really want, and I wanted to do it anyways, and like I know that the eclipse happened or the full moon happened today, but at the same time, it's happening for a couple days. And not only that, really the energy is going to play out over the next 6 months or so, 5 to 6 months. Okay. So me doing the video right now is just, it's not a bad thing at all. And like people, like I've been telling you guys, okay, I really have been practicing, and yes, I'm going to say practicing, with building my intuition and just being in tune with myself. And that is why no matter what I say, like I'll say to you guys, okay, well, I'm going to be on more consistently this time. And then I will also say, well, it just depends on, how I'm called, how spirit calls me or has me move. Because sometimes, and I think this is for all of us, okay? But I know for myself, speaking for myself and giving my life experiences and experiences all together, I may have plans or I may think that I'm going to do one thing or feel like it. And then if my agenda gets scratched and spirit is like, no, you're not going to do that. I'm not going to do it, period. And I used to think, been the type of person that I am, I used to think that it was more of a control thing. And I'm like, I'm not going to be controlled and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I realize it's not about that. I realize it's more about me being in tune with myself. Okay. Me being in tune with what I know that I'm getting, and I know that's for me, and not to doubt that, and not to continuously and consistently doubt myself, listening and being open to other people's advice, but to a point, only because if I know deep down inside, or I know from within what I'm being guided to do and what I'm supposed to represent and where I'm supposed to be, I should be in tune with that. I should know what that is. Whether someone else outside of me comes and tells me or not, it doesn't make a difference. But, and I will even say this, like, even for me, guys, like, sometimes I have a lot going on, or even if I start getting in a place where I'm just like, I'm doubting a little bit, or I'm being attacked, because that happens to the best of us, and spiritually attacked, or however you want to put it. I have to sometimes, and it's very rare that I do it, but I have to sometimes like reach out to other people and assist me with my healing and stuff, to assist me with my healing. And it's good to be able to do that. But even with getting assistance from other people, knowing and understanding how to be guided in that area too, because with my experiences, I have learned you can trust very few people, and it's really about putting the trust into yourself, and it's really about putting the trust into the spiritual aspect of who you are, meaning like that non-physical aspect of our being, our intuition that's always going to try to warn us. And you got to be careful with that too. I'm not going to get too deep in it because I want to start with the cards, but because you do have entities that play with your mind as well, that in response triggers your feelings, plays with our mind, triggers our feelings. So that's why it's good to keep yourself cleansed. You have other people, healers and people of that nature and in that area that can assist with that. I have also learned, like, see, I know what I'm going to do. I know how I'm going to treat people. I know what I'm going to do or whatever. And I have been, I know how I'm going to operate, and I have been known to also refer people to other people as well. Because like when you start dealing with people that you know and you're familiar with, and you start talking about healing and helping them and stuff like that, it could be murky waters. And then the person knows a lot of stuff about you personally, and you don't know their intentions all the time, and you're just like, this person may think I'm manipulating them or whatever. And vice versa. Like, you don't know the person's full intentions. Like, something that can start off innocent can end in jealousy, or like the person knowing too much about your moves. Like, they have a reason to backstab you. And then sometimes it's best to be led to strangers, that doesn't really have a reason to be vindictive towards you. They're just like, okay, I'm doing my job, So it's about being aware and coming back to self. And I don't want to talk too long, but the reason why I even stated this in the first place, was because I was just talking about me and appearing on my channel and different stuff like that. I'm just like, I have to be in tune with what it is that I'm doing and I'm saying. And for other people, they're a lot more freer with what that is and what that looks like. For me, I go where I'm led and when I'm led. And hey, some days that's going to be more consistent than others. But I'm here. Okay, so let's get to it. The full moon eclipse in Gemini. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. And I'm partaking in the energies. I am. I have to. Now, I'm going to read this is the Kipper deck. Some of them are popping out reverse, but I'm going to read it right side up. Because I always try to read. Now, I read it the way that it pops out, but sometimes I'm just like, no. Especially with this deck, I'm just like, no, let me just read it right side up. Ooh, somebody is going crazy over a love affair, a partnership. Hey, people fail to mention relationships when they're talking about the sign of Gemini, and Gemini rules relationships. I said this time and time again. I will continue to say it. So, I'm about to tell you the theme, and for the simple fact that Venus is going to be going retrograde into Capricorn, I think at the end of this month, if I'm not mistaken, if it has not already happened, because I did not look up the planetary transits just yet, but that right there shows significance with love, money, and lessons. So there was some truths that came out possibly, or some people that had to learn lessons the hard way when dealing with a lover, a significant person that they were in partnership with, maybe a marriage with, whatever the case may be. Especially if you're dealing with like the feminine energy, it's like, nah, the feminine energy bossed up right now and was like, I'm not taking crap or bull crap. Like, if you're going to deal with me, you're going to deal with me all the way. You're going to pay the price. You're going to make the sacrifices to do so. So if you had a masculine that was going in between and really out of balance and trying to play a couple people or have a couple of relationships in a dishonest way, you start to see the feminines that they're involved with, or the feminine that they're involved with, saying no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm staking my claim. You might see some feminines really step up and be like, I'm about to fight for this masculine. But then you might see some feminines like, no, I'm not fighting for nothing. Like, you need to do right by me because I've sacrificed long enough, because I'm worth it. That's what we're getting here. That is what we're getting here. And, we got the marriage and the lovers here. This is dealing with a marriage or a committed marriage or a significant relationship that's either committed or it has some potential to be committed, right? This could have been easily a third party situation. And by this person being willing to risk what they had for this other person or this third party situation, they could have put themselves in a position to lose someone that they really wanted to be with or was significant to them, that was special to them, that they really cared for, and that they really have feelings for, or they really have chemistry with, if you want to call it that. They're in despair. Okay, so someone is in despair, or will be in despair, or is in despair over a relationship or a person that they lost. Someone could have chose another person over another situation or person over the other. Yeah. And the person that did not get chosen is worried that they're losing this other person or the person that they wanted to be with. We have a situation, or the situation can also be that there's this person or this situation, or there's a person in a situation that could have lost touch or now it's out of contact, was ghosted, was ignored, okay, blocked by someone that they really want to be with by playing games. Okay. So it's really a lot of backfiring energy right now with the full moon in Gemini. Because Gemini could be the trickster, right? It's like, hey, you know what? Don't play yourself. Somebody played themselves. Somebody just got played. But I think the player got played. Ooh, Kipper already starting off with that. With that heat. Main female. Somebody is in despair over this main female. Okay, so some of the masculines is in despair over someone that they felt was, even if they was messing around with other people, whatever the case may be, it was this significant female. It was the significant feminine that like was their main focus, was the one that they were like, listen, this is the one that I'm picking. So it looks like to me, and losing this person or losing this person's attention, if it has not happened yet, you, by messing around, okay, and doing things that may not be, you gotta determine what's worth it and what's not. Because messing around and playing games, you're gonna lose something. You're gonna lose someone that's significant, and somebody's in despair. Okay, and with this main female in this marriage, it definitely looks like, because look at this. Third party situations, love triangles, because someone's in a marriage, but they feel like they had a connection, significant connection with somebody outside that marriage. Someone's in a relationship, but they feel like they had a significant connection with someone outside of that relationship. Or this could have been like interactions, friendships or something. To where you have a situation where somebody is bonded to someone else for whatever reason, but their desire is with the other person or the other situation. Okay, we just getting started here. Because I'm just like, what is happening for the full moon in Gemini? And, already. Mature man. Okay, so somebody wants to make it right. Even if, whatever, it doesn't matter. You could be the male, you could be the female, you could be the masculine, the feminine, whatever. And because this male is coming out mature, so it looks like somebody could have changed. Like maybe this masculine could have changed, or this masculine doesn't want to deal with females that are not, or women, feminines that are not serious. So I'm feeling oh my goodness. I'm feeling, this is a mirror. So we have people mirroring each other. it's a couple things that's going on here. And I feel like this mature male is like, there's a male that could play, a masculine that could play games because he worries and he's concerned that he has a lot to give, and he's dedicated to the relationships that he's in. And maybe he came out of a significant situation to where he thought it was going to be marriage. It wasn't marriage. It was significant, and he just felt like he ended up with the short end of the stick, or he played games in that situation and lost someone significant. And he's like, okay, you know what? I'm ready to be serious, with someone. And yeah, but even on top of even with that being said, there's a part of him that is withheld, maybe even emotionally. Yeah, with this despair, because there's things going on within, but it's not anything that's being communicated. If you can just even look at the card, so it's like he holds himself back emotionally, in a way, because he wants to make sure things are safe for him. He wants to make sure that when he invests his time and his energy into this person, they mirror back to him, or they give back to him what he's given to them. And he's that person that's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep the same energy as you keeping. I'm going to keep that same energy. So this person goes off of vibes and energy, and they're just, or what you do, what a person does. And he's like, if you put me as a priority, I'm going to put you as a priority. If you say you want a relationship, if you tell me what you want from me, I can give you what you want. But I'm not going to just be putting myself out there. Now, that is a caveat, however you say it, because it's tricky with men a lot of the times. Because they'll come in hot and heavy at first and saying that they care, they want to be more, and then as time goes on, you start seeing them pulling back and creating that distance. And that puts women and females into a position to where they have to play hard to get. They can't reveal their true emotions and feelings. It becomes a game. So I see a situation where a lot of games was being played. Someone was using another person or other people to make another person jealous, to get them to, want a relationship or expose their feelings. Like, okay, well, if I'm showing that I'm with this other person or paying this other person attention, or see if this person sees how these other people or this other person is after me, then they will try to chase me, or they will come and step up and tell me that they want a relationship, or they want something more, or they expose their feelings. And that way I'm not the only one that's feeling the way that I'm feeling. Okay, listen, that's just what I'm getting. Because I really do feel like a lot of times, and I, like, even, I don't know, I feel like a lot of times women or the feminines put too much energy and attention into a third party, knowing that there's a third party, or knowing that there's a chance that there's games being played, instead of just dropping the ball, instead of just saying, you know what, I'm not about to have this fight. Like, okay, if you want her, if you can't make your decision, fine, go do that. Or else there wouldn't be a third party. Now, I can understand a situation where someone is being lied to, and they have no way of finding out the truth, and then they find out the truth and they're like, okay, and they handle it accordingly. But most times, okay, whoa, we just gonna see. We just gonna see what's coming up. Community. In high honor. So with this mature male could be involved with the community in some kind of way. It's either that or you're going to be doing some type of work with the community, or it might be time for you to get on your purpose that may call for you to be affiliated with like other people, groups of people, even. Maybe you're teaching them or you're learning something from them. Because I'm seeing like online communities too. Like some people are going to be joining different online communities, chats, channels, whatever, to do their purpose or to find healing. Okay, I just had to say that. To learn something like online learning or connecting with people. Somebody can, or some people may also, or this is a good time that you can come across a lover or a significant relationship through the community, like going out to stores, going to the gym. I'm trying to think of like social places, just being out and about in your communities. Maybe even online too. Like I don't really leave that out because I know that there are communities online. But yeah, because you're following your pathway, and some people are gonna, by you following your path, for some of you guys, right? Staying on that path, staying true to who you are and what your calling was, and that you knew all along, you're gonna be getting rewarded here with this high honor. Yeah. Yep, unexpected income is going to boost your income or your relevance. Ooh, your worth. Somebody turned somebody down or turned a job down or turned a situation down that you felt like was beneath you or did not give you your worth or did not pay you your worth or did not live up to what your worth is, because you know what your worth is. And you're going to see some type of turnaround. So it's up to you at this point in time. Because Gemini also speaks about independence. With this full moon here, it's up to you, and especially with Venus and Capricorn, what are you willing to sacrifice for your own worth, for your value of who you are, what you know that you can bring in and you are worthy of? What are you willing to sacrifice? Because that's what Capricorn talks about, sacrifices. Some of y'all might sacrifice and not get what you expect in return because, you know, it was meant for something to cease in your life in order for you to get something and have something new or different or a whole different or new experience. So you letting go is just a way of the universe saying, listen, I'm here to protect you. Because it can still play out in your favor. Some of you guys are going to sacrifice something and you're going to, some people are going to be like, listen, we don't want to lose this person or this individual. So we're going to have to step our game up. And that could be in relationships, that could be in friendships, that can be at the job, that could be in your everyday dealings, or whatever you're finding that this energy is playing out for you in or with. Okay. Definitely a significant relationship here. And it's like this. This is how you got to do it. And yes, at the same time, I don't know your individual situations here. So I can't really speak to that. But I can say through learned lessons, through what you know about yourself, through being able to be independent, and what you learn from others, what you have I want to say resources, but utilizing things in your surroundings about the people you deal with, who you are, how you connect with others, how you connect with yourself first, how you value yourself, and your creativity, your mind, what you have to offer, how you let people in, your boundaries that you keep, all of that is very important, because that's how you're going to be able to gauge what is the best direction or choices you should make. Okay? To get the best outcome that's going to be for you either way. Whether you lose something completely stops, or you gain something. You're going to gain something, even if it's something new or different, or somebody recognizes, hey, I don't want to lose this person. But I did. Keyword here, choices. Somebody is going to make a choice. You're going to make a choice. I'm going to make a choice. We're making choices right now. Like, and I just hear somebody saying, no in between. You got to choose a side. What a way to tell them what you're worth. Yup. Because see, you know what you're worth. I just kind of feel like for some of y'all that's watching, you know what you're worth. You knew what you were worth the whole time. But you was giving these suckers the benefit of the doubt, right? Now you're like, no, pay me what you owe me. Even if you don't owe me. Pay me for my work. Pay me for my time. It ain't necessarily all about money. It's about investments. You want this? You want this knowledge? It ain't gonna come free now. Pay me. You want this? You're going to have to choose a side. You ain't going to reap the benefits for nothing. You know, you're not going to reap the benefits of my time, my energy, my mind, my attention, fool. For nothing. You get this dust. I feel somebody's being cold, like, but look what you get. It's coming. It's coming. If it ain't came yet, it's coming. 10 of Pentacles. I don't know. Something some of y'all work for. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be wild. That, maybe somebody gets their family back. Or their person is like, dang, somebody's got somebody that's like, they want to invest, like they want to invest in what you're doing, what you are about. They trying to come together. You know what I'm hearing now? I'm a moving by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. That, You make me better. That song. Who is that? Neo. Moving by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. That's what I heard. Somebody is getting the yes. Because you knew what you was worth. Let's look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And you said, listen, but you don't got to listen. But you said, I'm cutting this off. Anything and everything, every last thing that ain't adding to me and who I am and what I have to offer and the energy that I provide, I am cutting you off. I'm cutting it off. Like somebody cut something off by the roots. I hear somebody getting rid of spells. that was put on them by the roots, okay? By the root doctor. Well, hey, listen. Because y'all know I started getting excited. And they're free. And they invested in this. Hey, invest in your healing. Because you better believe, and it ain't your fault, but don't worry. Because anything that anybody tried to do to you and put on you to hold you hostage or to bring you down or to block you or to trash you or whatever, you get that back tenfold. So, but you better believe that they put time, they put money, and they put energy into doing it. You better believe they put emotion into doing it. They put thoughts into doing it because they had to know what you would think like, what you would feel like, a little bit about your life. Listen, don't let me go there. Don't make me go there. But this is good. Full moon in Gemini. Yep. Ace of Pentacles. Something's coming to you. Something's coming to you. But you have to make a choice. This is not the time to straddle the fence. It's either you know what you're worth. It's either you know what you're worth. This ain't the time to really give a crap about somebody else's feelings. They didn't care about your feelings when they did what they did now, did they? And I'm not trying to be mean and I'm not trying to be all cynical and cruel, but sometimes I'm telling you, when people are taking advantage of you, you got to know how to shift. You got to know how to shift. You got to know how to be the Gemini. You got to know how to be the Gemini and shift on them. Bob and weave. Ice baby. You got to freeze them out. They want that warmth. The attention, because somebody wants attention so bad from you. But you got to know how to freeze them out. Ooh, this is looking good for somebody. I seen the devil though. We gonna movement, and look, and this is all for the full moon in Gemini because you know what you know, but that you know that you know that you know. So movement, things are gonna pick up. You're gonna start seeing between now and the next 6 months, like you're going to start seeing things that you said, that you predicted, that you knew come to life, that you believed in. Because I see a lot of people that might be watching me, or the people that's watching me, I ain't even going to say a lot, that you believed in something. You believed in yourself like you had to believe in yourself. Somebody got to some place and they sitting up here like the King of Swords, and rightfully so. And a lot of people now are turning their heads and they're looking at this person. They're looking at this individual. But this individual had no support at one point in time. And this individual believed in themselves. It's like some of y'all are like, oh, now you want to come along. Now you want to support me. Now you want to believe in me, huh? But see, I was about that life, though, before you came, though. You see what I'm saying? I was a 10 already. I was a 10 already. Some of y'all got some shifts coming. You made a choice. You got to make that choice first. For the ones of you that already did, good job. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Got to make a choice. Like, this is real make it or break it. This is, ooh. Baby. See, look. The Queen of Swords said she wanted to come out and join the King of Swords. This could be two air signs too. Two air signs. Or two people that communicated. Somebody wants to communicate to somebody else. Somebody wants to communicate to you. You want to communicate to somebody else so y'all can be on the same page. Somebody wants to be on the same page. And through communication, that's going to be able to happen. You heard what I said. But we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords upright. So this is someone that knew something, and it was about what they was talking about, and was about what they knew, and they lived that life, right? They was on that pathway already. Okay. This is somebody that's balancing their masculine and their feminine, and they're ready to receive. They learned what they need to learn. They learned lessons, and they told themselves, like, listen, I never again, ever will put somebody else, things that I know are coming against me, benefits of a doubt, other people's intentions over my own before me. Never. I will never. Somebody promise themselves. Okay. Listen, I'm saying this with emphasis, y'all, because it's like, and y'all probably be like, stop preaching, but I don't care. Like, I'm in that zone because I feel what I'm saying. I feel it the way they making me feel it in my gut. And I've been in, like, my feelings, my energy has been drawn downwards to that area a lot lately. Pit of my stomach. And I'm telling you, I'm feeling what I'm saying. And I just know I'm feeling somebody saying, they made a prayer, they did a prayer. Or some type of affirmation. Yo, like I'm getting in my feelings. They did a prayer or some type of affirmation, and they said, universe, God, Jesus, Buddha. Listen, it don't matter. If you get me out of this place of hopelessness, aloneness, despair, depression. And because I'm feeling some depressed people right now too through this. But if you do, I promise I will never consciously put myself in that place again. And I'm going to do so by the choices that I make. And the choices that I make are going to come from my worth, from how I see myself. It's coming. I just feel the energy of somebody just feeling, I don't know, you lost somebody significant. I don't know. Like, some people that's feeling like a lot of things that come up against them in life, being freed from that. I feel the energy of people like an outcast being redeemed. Because all of this was fake anyways. All of it was fake anyways. It was about money, corruption. It was about money. It was about money. Doing what you need to do just to get that coin. I know, because I see it in the environments that I'm in now. I see how a lot of stuff is done. In the public school system. Everywhere. There's no real, I want to help these people. And even if it is, it's not sincere, because you can't be sincere when you got to write up stuff, when you have to come up with deadlines, when you have to sign papers and documents to get that money, to get that funding. But I told myself, I don't care. I told myself, you got to get to the point where you tell yourself this. Like, I don't care. I just don't have, well, not that I don't care, but I have to get in front of my emotions. Because I don't care what I have to lose to get myself right. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get myself right. Because my intentions and what's for me, nobody can really take away from me. There's the illusion. When people put things on you, whether it's curses, whether it's spells, whether they abuse you mentally, they tell you stuff, they try to confuse you emotionally, psychologically, play psychological games on you, however you want to put it. They create the illusion around you. It's not real. It's just the illusion around you that they create through energy that you don't deserve to have this or that, or you don't deserve to have a peace of mind. You don't deserve a good relationship with someone. It puts you under the spell. That's what spell work is. You can mentally put yourself in a prison through attachments easily, you know. But they create this illusion, or it creates this illusion around like, okay, well, I deserve to be punished. I deserve to be punished. Things don't come in life that's worth it without punishments, without abuse. He doing these things to me and making me feel confused emotionally is love. You know, that's validation. Nope. Ladies, not knowing once you let go of something, there's something else right around the corner. Another guy, another masculine that you have chemistry with as well. It's a mind thing. Another soulmate, another affair. I don't know how else to put it. It's a mind thing. It's mental. It's emotional. It's attachments to a concept, to concepts, to beliefs. I feel illusions breaking, man. I don't know about y'all, but I feel illusions breaking, man. I just feel illusions. Not only do I feel them, I see it. It's going to get good. Oh, yeah. See? The lovers. Mm-hmm. You're going to be having stuff mirrored to you. Yep. There goes the Queen of Wands. Wow. So, somebody noticed. Okay, somebody might end up getting pregnant, or, you know, you want to have a child. You got to get your body together. Because you're having permission, or things turn around in that area to where if you weren't able to do it before, it's going to be a positive result for you. But look at this. This is the freed feminine right here. This freed feminine, you know what I'm saying? She got her younger man. Really, this is saying your options. Keep your options open. Hey, you can't make this up. Because what one person won't do, somebody else will. Yeah, you got to be, but you have to also be in alignment with what that looks like. You can't be saying you want something, you know what I'm saying? You want something and you deserve loyalty, you deserve commitment, and you deserve these things, and you want these things, and this is what your intention is to get. But at the same time, you're not in a place there, you're not there with yourself yet. You're not there in your life yet. You can't possibly be aligned with what you're trying to get, because see, you're not really willing to let go of everything. I gotta brush it, like, mix it up. That's causing you to not believe or not do the things that require you to get in alignment with what it is that you want. And listen here, listen. See, I know what I'm talking about right now because I was there. And I done these things and I made these mistakes. And I kept saying over and over again, in despair, in pain. What is, like, I don't get it. Like, what is wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong? But I don't understand. Like, why things not going my way? Like, why? What are these struggles for? Because I want this over here. But it clicked to me one day that I wasn't really doing the things that I said that I wanted. I wasn't doing the things that I said that I wanted. I just wanted them. I didn't even really know why I wanted them. You get what I'm saying? Because if I did, I would have already been living that way. But this is good. This is good. We're going to keep shuffling because I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles here. And, you know, coming from the 10, because I feel like with this 5 of Pentacles here, this could be a situation where somebody decides they're going to leave what could be, what could have been, what could have seemed like a very good situation, a very good job, you know, a very good choice for them to make. And because of the security the illusion of the security that it provides or provided, because of the fact that, well, when we're together, you know, we could pay these bills and, you know, we could drive these cars but it was a struggle and it continues to be a struggle. And somebody or someone is making the decision that they're going to leave this because they're going to do things themselves. They will rather be by themselves, or they will rather leave what seems to be like this image before they have to deal with what's behind the scenes. They don't want to deal with what's behind the scenes anymore. And yes, for some people, this is going to be an ugly awakening, an ugly truth. But the truth is there. And what seems to be ugly and what seems to be not the image you want to uphold or whatever, is going to actually be a blessing in disguise. Because look, somebody's going to leave some situation and go with this lover or something they really, truly wanted to be with. It could be different. Because don't these look like the outcasts? The situation could be different than what people would normally accept. But at the same time, they're going to find, or this person, even if individually or together, they're going to find or acceptance. There's help still there. Like, but it's also saying, be careful with choices that you make. Because these choices is coming from people, look at this, with the 2 air signs right side up, the people that know, that's educated themselves, that's learned. And when I say educated, that's in information, you know. The people that know themselves, intuitively know themselves, have learned from life. They know what choices that they're going to make. Some people are going to take a risk and they're going to lose in that risk. It just depends on what you learned in life and up until this point where you're at in life. Because if you're going to keep repeating the same patterns, then this is what you're going to get in return, the 5 of Pentacles. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we need to, let's get a few more cards on this full moon, the eclipse, and what to expect, and you know how to move through it. 9 of Wands reverse. You got to put your guard down and trust the process. Trust what you know. Trust what you know. That's okay. The card is the moon. I don't feel like picking that up. Yeah. Your intuition. What is in your mind and your thought process that's causing you, some people to face different mental illnesses? You're not seeing yourself correctly, clearly. What is in your subconscious mind that's adding on to your behaviors? King of Wands is upright too. Oh my goodness. So the fire signs is upright too. Look at that. Look at that. So a lot of the, okay, this could be fire signs, but this could be about entrepreneurship for some of you guys. Things starting to turn around in the business, or just spirituality, looking towards the spiritual self, the intuitive self, the true self, however you want to put it, and being bold and being confident in what that looks like. You say you failed one time. You say things didn't go right. This is about getting back up again, making the choice to get back up again. That's really good. Somebody got some strong-willed passion. Somebody's getting chased after. But I feel like it's going to be, it could be subtle. But you got to be willing to stand your ground. You got to be willing to sacrifice. And you can't give in to bullcrap. You got to make people work for what you have. They have to be willing to pay you for what your services are, for what you do. You got to know your worth. Some of y'all is getting like some, you get some of y'all going to be getting a job, or you're going to be chosen. I don't know why I just heard chosen one. Yeah, you're chosen. They're like, somebody's like, please. This could be a work situation too. But somebody is like, please. Like, why do you keep fighting me? And I'm trying to work on this. Let's work on this. Somebody wants to work on something. They're not going to give up. It looks like they might, for some of y'all, it may look like they gave up, but they're not. They're thinking of, they're revising their plan. Because they keep, I seen the Three of Wands. It's like they keep distance. Ooh, wee. Somebody's true love, soulmate, or something is coming through. I don't know. It's because you let something go. You chose right. You're choosing right because you chose yourself. Yeah. Okay. You getting chose. Yeah. Yeah. This is here. Two of Cups in alignment. Yes. To some question that you have. Wow. You're chosen. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. I should stop at the Two of Cups because I kind of feel like, yeah, you chose yourself. You. There's a couple things in reverse here. Ace of Wands, the Star, the Kings of Cups, the High Priestess is in reverse. There ain't no new beginning. Okay, so listen. The beginning for some of y'all starts when you say yes, when you make your choice. There is no beginning if you're not actively making your choice. There ain't no getting in your pants if you're not letting him get in your pants. So some of y'all need to have some boundaries for right now. Because, and some of y'all already did, and you making somebody actually develop feelings for you. Because of your standards. I wasn't trying to do love or nothing like that, but that's what's coming out for me. The messages that I'm getting. Yeah. Because some of y'all say, hey, you got the mature, like you have to. You can't come at me any kind of way. And you can't deal with me any kind of way. Because I'm a chosen one. I'm chosen. I know myself. I know my worth. Yeah. Yep. Oh, look at this. There's nothing. Nothing is going. Nothing is moving without your permission. So some of y'all got that much power. Somebody doesn't want to leave you. Somebody's not going anywhere. You got the Ace of Wands. Or it's at the Page of Wands reversed. You're not paying somebody any attention at all. You're not giving them any emotion. They don't know. You're poker faced. Somebody could also be doing this to you, but they have feelings for you. But at the same time, I'm telling you, at this point in time, you still have to make a choice though. Because if someone has feelings for you, but they ain't making no move, that don't count. That don't count. In the world of tarot and spirituality, a lot of times the feminine makes it enough just to hear somebody read to them that a person is thinking about them and got feelings for them. But I know through experience, it don't mean nothing. If they not physically in your presence interacting with you day to day. We got anything else we want to get? Oh, okay, let me use these Archangel cards. So some of y'all got a choice to make, or you're being chosen. That wanted to come out. Archangel Michael. Yeah. Clarity, truth, and protection. Yep. So if something don't go in your way, if something does not go in the way that you felt like it or you thought, and like things are being held back or whatever, trust me, it's for your own protection. Archangel Michael is all up in here. It's for your own protection. Archangel Raquiel, relationship healing, calm, harmony. So for some of y'all, you might either get engaged, married, or into some type of significant commitment, the job you want, however you want to put it, within now and the next 6 months. Because I don't want to make it like it's going to be tomorrow. Because it just depends on what choices you make or you've already made. If you've already made certain choices, you switch the energetic pattern of yourself. If you still have to make certain choices, you haven't done it just yet. Because energy shifts according to your decision making, your behavior. Okay? Yeah. All right. Full moon. Total eclipse or lunar eclipse. I can't remember. In Gemini. What's your choice going to be? Peace.